And we're back.
And we're back again. Ooh. Last time we were talking about anime protagonists.
We were comparing Izuku, Luffy, Goku.
Ichigo from Bleach.
See, I never actually fucked with Bleach.
I fucked with it for a little bit until Bleach kind of got ridiculous.
In what sense?
It got... Okay. How do I explain it? Look at the pro pass up there. So, I don't know. Bleach kind of just got silly because it almost got like Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball
Z.
Dragon Ball was very silly compared to Dragon Ball Z.
Well, I'm talking about Dragon Ball Z when it got silly to the point where, like, when new villains started coming out, and it was literally just kind of like, oh, we just gotta train until we're better. And then they'll level up and they'll be stronger than us, but then we gotta level up and be stronger than them. There was no, like, tactics to the fights at all. You know what I mean? But that's kind of what Dragon Ball is. There was never, like, tactics. It was like, if you're stronger, you won. Pretty much.
Oh.
So, I mean, I don't know. And that's kind of what Bleach got to. It was literally just like, you just gotta get, like, up your power level, and then you're the villain ups the power level, and then you fight. I don't know. It's just... And it just got like...
We gotta find Tortinator, man.
And Bleach has a redonkulous amount of filler. So that was another thing.
So just, like, mediating episodes.
Episodes that had nothing to do with furthering the plot. They were just, like, to make more money, I guess.
That can be a little annoying.
Luffy, I mean, One Piece is my favorite anime. And My Hero Academia is, like, working its way in my top 5. I have to see, because My Hero Academia isn't over yet. So I feel like I can't make a judgment until it's over.
One Piece isn't either, is it?
No, but I feel like if you've seen 800 episodes, I feel you can make a judgment whether or not you like it or not.
This is Blush Mountain, right?
No. We're on route something. We're on a route right now. But this says Blush Mountain.
Okay.
So technically it should be in this grass, maybe? I don't know.
Perhaps.
Just make your way up the mountain.
I was going to say,
go left.
The Ghost Trial, I feel like, is in the way of the actual mountain itself.
Ghost Trial?
Yeah.
Where's that?
I was just at it when we were talking.
Oh, let's go over there.
All right.
Let's take on Ghost Trial. Oh,
Damn.
it might have Mimikyu.
Oh, yeah?
We haven't seen Mimikyu.
Holy shit!
We should totally use Mimikyu.
Okay, let's do it.
But yeah, One Piece, it's very long. But like, it's just one of those things that, like, if you love something, there's no such thing as too much of a good thing.
I was going to say, man, because if it's compelling, and it's been around for 800 episodes for a reason.
And they designed the show, like the plot of the story, to really lend itself to be an 800 series show.
I respect that.
Like, they designed it... I think have I explained this to you before? Where, like, they designed it where the Grand Line is just a giant ocean with series of islands and islands and islands, and the only way to make it through is to use a special compass that takes you from one island to the next island to the next island to the next island. And it gets a little more complicated than that. It doesn't go in a straight line all the time, and you take different paths up the Grand Line, but it depends on how your certain compass reacts, I guess. And so pretty much what happens is they end up having giant story blocks on specific islands alone.
Okay.
So like they have a giant story where they're helping like a rebellion in a certain island called Alabasta. And they're just it's the island of sand.
So it's like Pokemon.
No.
Region to region, that kind of thing?
I guess region to region, but they've been to well over 7 regions.
Of course, sure. I mean, 800 episodes implies exactly that.
Yeah. So pretty much then there's over 50 episodes of the show going towards helping the rebellion, because they have a friend who's like the princess of that, thing, and they have to help with the rebellion, because the rebellion is all set in motion by like a guy who is just kind of misleading all these people into getting worked up over something that he's controlling.
I cannot believe that you got rid of Blick. You son of a bitch.
Forget it, man.
Forget it, man.
What else? What am I missing? And yeah. So they break it. Like some islands, they kind of just glaze over because they didn't think they were like worth, really going, or there was anything worth spending multiple episodes on. But My Hero Academia has done a really good job of like, it's all plot. I think there might be one like filler episode, like that's not a part of the anime.
Would that be considered non-canon?
I guess it's canon if it's in the show, right?
I was gonna ask. Okay, so if it's still in the show, then it's. So you're just talking about like almost a waste of plot, a waste of linear plot.
I'm saying it's the opposite. My Hero Academia has almost no filler.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
It's like, I mean, like they start like the second. I mean, the first season was pretty much like kind of straightforward. I guess I don't know if all the like training scenes of Izuku training, getting ready for the exam, or the entrance exam, was all canon because I didn't read that part of the anime. The only manga I've read of My Hero Academia is from what we've seen so far. So like I just started reading it, but I read like a lot. Like I kind of binged read it for a while. Like one night I just like for 3 hours was just reading like chapter after chapter.
Nice.
But I went from like they're on like chapter 50-ish I think right now, and I've read till like 150.
Nice.
So, I don't know. It's made, and it's really cool. A lot of stuff that happens, like the heroes do not win every fight, which is cool.
I like that.
Not necessarily win. Like sometimes there's a split. Sometimes they straight up lose. Basically, I mean, in the end, like it's a hero show. So in the end, the heroes have to win. In the ultimate end, the heroes have to win, but the heroes are definitely not winning every fight so far, and there's multiple different angles that villains are coming from. There's not just like one villain and they're going after one villain. There's multiple different groups that are arising in the show that are providing like, a disturbance to the heroes or like even society from different like angles. It's not just one. So there's kind of like a triangle of whatever, of like, conflicting interests.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm into it, and the characters are so different. They've done like a pretty good job of giving like a lot of characters like screen time that like, because the class 1A is the class that like the main characters are in.
Okay.
And there's 20 students. So that's 20 characters that they like are trying to give some kind of screen time to. Alright. And there's a lot of girls. There's not a lot of girls, but there's like 7 girls in the class. Right?
That's not a bad thing.
And I feel no, it's definitely not. It's definitely not.
You jackass.
But I feel like it's totally a thing. I mean, I don't know people who watch anime, which kind of makes me sad. No, I mean, like, it doesn't make me sad. I feel like there's so much conversation I could have with people who also like have seen it and have their own opinions about it. But I don't really know, like, I don't hate my friends for I can't hate my friends for not liking the same things I like sometimes, but,
It gets lonely.
Sometimes, yeah. I wouldn't mind having somebody who, like, actually, like, has seen what I've seen and has, like, just, have something to, like, bounce off each other rather than kind of, like, I'm informing you now of, like, everything. But you haven't seen it yourself, so. And I don't mind that either. It'd be different and kind of nice, I feel.
I see.
But my favorite girl is Jiro, and her quirk is called ear jack, where like from her earlobe she has like 2 wires that have like headphone jacks, like aux cords, and they can like extend up to like I think 3 meters or something. So they can extend to be pretty far, and
Jesus.
Then they can literally like stab. They'll like stab into you, and then she can literally pump her heartbeat into your body, and it'll like paralyze you.
I really hate that I just use a bunch of potions on Pokemon with the Pokemon Center right up the fucking road. It's twice now I've done that.
That's okay, man. We'll get past this.
Why is Torkoal part of our goddamn crew?
Because he's cute. Oh, look, it's the bane of your existence, the Alolan Grimer.
That's right, you better be looking at the wall.
Take a shit on it. Looked like somebody shat in the corner of the room.
And it's breathing.
And it started mutating. Buy some more potions, man. Buy some more Pokeballs, because we're pretty low. We have like really specific Pokeballs. But that's it. Why did we just see an Eevee?
That was our Eevee that we don't care for.
Oh.
What does clearing Sophocles' trial have to do with anything? You bastard.
All right, let me run through the girls real quick though. Jiro, I told you about earphone jack, and I really like her power. It's really like versatile because like they even show it like when she's doing like an internship at a hero, like a hero site.
Okay.
Whatever they called it, like a. Yeah, she's just doing an internship with an actual hero, and they actually are like busting a scene. She can plug her ear jack into like a wall, and she can hear everything that's happening in the room next to it.
That is useful.
Yeah, like stuff like that.
Man.
And she has like speakers on her shoes, so if she plugs her jacks into her boots, they'll like blow really massive like sound waves out of them. So it's pretty cool. It can be pretty powerful as well. And I just like her design. She's like punk rock.
I see. And who can talk your ear off? Get it? Because she's got
Get out of here.
headphone jacks.
Then there's Yaoyorozu. No, you know what? I'll say the rest from next episode because we only have like 1 minute left of this episode.
All right, we're gonna finish this battle and we'll come back to the talk of the women.
The women,
of My Hero
the
Academia.
ladies, woo, boobies.
We'll be back. Thank you for watching and listening.